Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. It's a very wet and horrible morning. We're just over on to the next day, but I thought I'd bring you in and quickly show you a few things. So yeah, we got quite busy yesterday afternoon. Obviously you saw us on the last vlog, we managed to get quite a lot of grass cutting done. And yeah, we managed to finish off the field down near the dealership. So the co-op got their field completely drilled, and then we got it rolled as well. So we managed to get all that done, and they paid us, which is fantastic. Our money's at 100,000 just now. The reason being, I've spent a fair bit of money on gravel and bits and bobs in the yard here. We managed to get some bags of gravel from the dealership and get them onto here. Plus, I also got paid from the co-op. Got paid the 5,000, but then a fertilizer spreader came up in the second-hand deal, so I have bought that as well. We'll go and collect that later, but I'll quickly show you around. As you can see, we've had a good clear up, so there are a few bushes about still, but I have cleared a lot out of the way. I used the brush cutter to try and chop them away, but some of them are a bit too big. Plus, I wanted to keep some of them as well, but it has opened this garden up quite a lot actually. On the front here, obviously we've collected all the grass up now. I'll quickly show you where that's gone. But yeah, as you can see, it feels a lot more open down here now. Bits of gravel along here just to tidy it up. Get rid of some of these weeds. I've been raking that out as well. And then down here we managed to arrange, and this happened last thing yesterday evening, the dealership came and picked up the bits of scrap. So the two scrap cars that were in here and the scrap lorry, they took off our hands. They said that they might be able to salvage the truck, so they gave us about $600 for that, which is quite nice. So under this cover here, I've got around about 11,000 litres of grass that's now under cover, and hopefully will turn into some sort of compost stroke silage, something like that. And then this bit here, down by the pond, I've cleared right back as far as the pond. Oh, I forgot about that. We'll need to get this out of here, won't we? We'll do that maybe later. Yeah, I cleared all the bushes and the weed stuff out of here. Unearthed a few flowers, which is quite nice, but the important thing is we've got the space here now to create our field that we were going to create. Because my aim for today is to get some chickens. Obviously the pigs and our doggy wog are due very soon, next couple of days. So I'll need to make arrangements for that. So I might get some pig food, something to transport water, that sort of stuff. But yeah, chickens I think will be a good thing to get today. You see, it's looking a lot neater around the farm now, which is good. I even managed to get into the back here and do some work. So again, I cleared out some bushes. We've given this this pad a bit of a weed as well. Obviously it's collecting rain just now, but the concrete's pretty spoiled and knackered, but it's looking a lot tidier anyway. So all in all, hope you like it. I hope you think it's a bit tidier, but yeah, I've worked pretty hard to get that done. So I think what we'll do, I forgot to tell you something. In here we managed to get a part. So while I was down at the dealership, yeah, I chatted to one of the guys that were in there. He was a local farmer, and yeah, he said that he might have something in his workshop. So he went and had a look, and yeah, we got it. So look at this. You ready? Look at that. It's working. So. Well, steering's fine. Everything's pretty good, really. So all the doors are functioning. So yeah, quite happy with that. We'll leave that for now though, and yeah, we'll maybe take that down to the dealership in a bit. We'll see, because I do need to bring back that fertilizer spreader as well. Having said that, this does have a hitch, so potentially hook it up to that. I also took off the guards, the metal, I suppose snow chains you could call it, around these tyres as well. So that's all been done. So I think what we'll do, the rain is due to stop pretty soon, so I think I'll go back inside, have a quick cup of coffee, and then yeah, we'll come out and we'll do a little bit of work. Maybe get that field made actually. We'll do that. That's more like it. There we go. Sun is shining again. But yeah, the ground will be fairly wet, I think. So I think, let me think. Yeah, we'll use the white tractor for this, I think. It's got a little bit more oomph, hasn't it? So let's jump in. And yeah, we'll go and get the plough connected to it. Now, kind of mentioned it on the last vlog, but this tractor and the Massey Ferguson, to be honest, are both quite light tractors for the seed drill that we've bought. So I think we're gonna have to look at maybe, I don't know, potentially replacing one of these tractors. Don't want to, because they're both lovely, really nice, but yeah, at the same time, yeah, I think we need a heavier tractor. So my question to you this week is, which tractor should we replace? The Massey Ferguson or the white? Or we could potentially sell something else. Yeah, let me know what you think. Should we sell the Massey Ferguson, the white, or should we sell another piece of equipment that's on the farm to help fund a new tractor? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, I think we'll get down here and let's do this. As I said, the chickens wise, we'll need to get some feed for them as well. I can go right up to here actually, which would be quite nice. That's the point, I was going to get that out, wasn't I? Let's see if I can just we'll leave that there. Let's see if I can actually pull this out. There's a bit of space to get in here. Or am I going to make a right mess of this? Whoa, I'm almost in the pond. Let's have a look at that. Okay. So am I going to be able to get round? Might be easier just to drag it out this way actually. Let's have a look. Don't fit through there. I think I'm going to have to go at a different angle to this. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck in this tree. Let's go this way. Okay. There we go, look at that. Okay, let's see that lined up. Yeah, perfect. Right, let's see if this will drag out. Yes, it will. Nice. Excellent, there we go. Right, let's nip it round here. I'm just going to leave it down by the house here, I think, for now. That'll be okay there? Yeah. Perfect, look at that. It's looking alright, Nick, actually. I'll give it a look over later, but that'll do nicely for bits and bobs. Very good. Right, Okay, back onto the field. Right, I think we'll start from about here. Maybe go back. It's about there. That'll probably do nicely. Okay. Perfect. Right, let's give this a go. So go up this way first, I think. Don't go too close to the water, otherwise, yeah, we'll be at some funny angle. But yeah, that's working quite nicely. Let me have a look. Yeah, that does the job, doesn't it? Okay. So go around this. Need to give ourselves a little bit of space to get around our sort of wind turbine. So I'll maybe get some sort of track put in there as well, actually. Do you reckon? Yeah, there. Okay. I don't want to go too close to the track here, so there's probably about right. Okay. How's that looking? Yeah, I think that'll probably do the job, won't it? Nice. Okay, so I'll just do a perimeter of this as well. We'll keep ourselves nicely in at the side. Have a little bit of a border. Then around this way. There you go. And swing it around to there. Nice. Okay, so a little bit down the middle and should be all done. So, like I said, we're going to get obviously this planted with some sort of cereal crop. Planting window at the moment is for pretty much all the cereal crops, so I might put some yeah, I might put some sorghum in, maybe. That'd be quite handy. Oh, I missed a bit there. That's okay. So yeah, I might put sorghum in, or maybe a wheat or a barley. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think if I did put wheat or barley in, we'd maybe get some straw as well. Could potentially sell some of that straw. So that might be useful. One little smidge up here by the looks of it. Okay. Final little bit. Perfect. There we go. Right. Done with that. Like, what we'll need to do now is get some lime on that, and potentially, yeah, then cultivate it in as well, and then we can get it seeded. It's not going to take long to seed because our seed is massive, so it'll probably be the full width of that, so that will work quite nicely. But let's drop this back over here, and I think the next job is to get down to the stores. Okay. And yeah, go and pick up this fertilizer spreader, but I may as well pick up some pig food, some chicken feed, and some lime, and maybe some fertilizer as well. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll grab the truck pickup, and let's get ourselves in here. Door shut. And fact, yeah, it's driving really nicely actually. Nice. How are the brakes? Oh, brakes are not too bad as well actually. Okay, right, we will see you down at the stores, and yeah, we'll go and get our bits and bobs. Nice, there we go. So I've just noticed a couple of Roy was fertilising his field we planted, which is good. So yeah, he's got that on the go, which is nice. So let's pull round into here, and I think, aha, this must be fertiliser spreader. There we go. Yeah, so they've got it all prepped for us by the looks of it. Now, it's quite similar to the one that they had over here, but it was cheaper. So this one is specifically just for salting roads and things, whereas this one has been adapted, or has different spreading spinners on the back here for lime and for fertiliser. So it's yeah, it's going to do the job quite nicely, I think. So what I wanted to do though is I've just left the indicators on. Look at that. So what I wanted to do though is just nip across the road and see the guys at the animal dealership. A, to sort out transport of our animals on the 5th, but also what the price chickens are and things like that. So let's go and see them. I guess it's probably in here. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, this is the place, isn't it? Okay, how do we get in? Aha! Register here. Perfect. Okay, so the guys at the livestock market were really helpful. It's going to cost us £100 for delivery of the pigs, and then we can rent crates for the chickens. The chickens, they said, since you're getting the pigs delivered, that they can knock a bit off the price of the delivery of the chickens. So the crates, they're going to sort of just lease us for $25 each. So there's a few crates there, so we can get a few chickens. And then yeah, the chickens themselves are pretty cheap, around about $50 a hen, and they're mature chickens ready to lay eggs. So yeah, so we might get a few of them, and then I think what we'll do, we'll go in here, and we've already paid for our spreader, so all we need to do is get the sundries. So we need to get some fertiliser, we need to get some lime, some pig food, some chicken food, and then yeah, I think, what else? No, I'm not going to get seed just now, we've got plenty of seed. So yeah, we'll just get those few things just now, and yeah, get ourselves back across to the farm, I guess. So I won't bore you with getting all this loaded up. We'll get it all loaded and yeah, see you back at the farm. Fantastic. So we are back at the farm. All the stuff is here that we needed. So we have chicken feed. We have our chickens. So in the end, each of these cages holds 8. So 8, 16, 24. And then we've got 7 in here. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 chickens plus a rooster. So those will keep us, that'll start us off. We've got 3 packets of pig food, or 3 bags of pig food here. And then, yeah, as I said, 4 bags of chicken feed. These are smaller chicken feed bags, so yeah, there's actually less chicken feed than there is pig food. And then the co-op sold us some lime. It was $1,600 for this lime, so can't really complain of that. And yeah, managed to get this on the back. So I will need to return the cages at some point. But as you can see, our money's gone down by about £9,000. So all in all, it was pretty pricey to buy all this stuff. But now we are kind of set up. So I think what we'll do, I'll get all this put away. We'll maybe use the other spreader that we've got around the corner here. This one here, for spreading the lime. And then, yeah. Let's see where we're at after that. Time's ticking already. It's 11:30. Yeah, things are moving on quickly, aren't they? But never mind. So I think we'll start off with the chicken feed. We'll get that under cover first. And yeah, once that's done, then we'll carry on with the rest of it. There we go. In they go. And let's leave that there. So that's all those chickens in. There's the cockerel as well. I'm scratching about, and as you saw, I've got some feed in there as well. We'll probably put the rest of the feed in at some point. So I think what we'll do, we'll grab in fact, let's try it. Let's try using our Fabulous 35X. We'll see if this will pull our old fertilizer spreader, stroke lime spreader. It's in a bit of an awkward place, this, actually, so I don't think I would have got the bigger tractor in here anyway. There's trees been growing. Bit frustrating, never mind. There we go. Alright, see if we can get it round. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, get this over here. We'll get the Massey Ferguson to fill it up with lime. There we go. So, yeah. Hopefully this tractor can handle it. I would hope so. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's took a full bag of it. So just leave this down here for now. Perfect. I'm gonna jump in this one. Probably not the best tractor to be doing this in, since it's got no cab, but at least we're getting to use it. Right. Okay. I'm not quite sure what the working width is on this, but we'll see. check. Okay, so it's not massive, but it's doing the job. So yeah, if I stick at this sort of width, we should be okay, I think. Yeah, it's doing the job, isn't it? So I don't know, we might need 2 bags for this then. We'll see. I think we should get most of it though in this first bag. Well, I did miss a bit in this corner. There we go. But yes, I think once we've done this, we'll maybe get it cultivated and then missed a little bit there as well, but that's fine. Maybe just that a quick sprinkle. That lined up? Yeah, there we go. So 2 more passes, I reckon. Maybe 2 in a little bit. We'll see. Oh no, I think we'll get it in this one. A little smidge on the side there. Okay, last little bit. Perfect. Well, that was 1 bag, so that's not too bad, is it? So that worked really nicely, actually. Perfect for that. Okay, so I'll leave this over here just now. Now, I don't know whether yeah, I don't think we should maybe try we'll leave the 35X for doing those smaller jobs. I think we'll grab the white. We'll stick the cultivator on it. And yeah, we'll get this lime sort of into the ground, so to speak. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so... Oh, stuck on the wheel. Be interested to use this. I've not used this kind of one before. It's kind of wheeled, but so designed to sort of take the weight off things, I guess. And then when it's in the ground, it's actually the weight of it helps it run through the ground at the right depth. So, oh, better watch out for these chickens now, I guess. There we go. Right. So, if we start about here, about right, yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, and away we go. So this is a good job to get done. As I said, if I can get seed into the ground today, that would be fantastic. So the big concern for me was that we wouldn't have anything growing this year, so at least this is growing, or will be growing. So I think what I'll do just now, we'll get this this cultivation done, and then yeah, we'll grab the seeder and yeah, we'll get some grain in the ground. So, final step, we have got our very, very small seedbed roller. So we'll get this lowered down. And we'll get this rolled. So, yeah, went for wheat in the end. Decided to go for wheat. I thought probably yield a little bit better, and it means that we've also got a bit of straw to come as well, which should be good. So is that actually working? That's better. Great. So that didn't work that first pass. I thought that was working. Never mind. Right, let's try that again. It's a bit better. Nice. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this bit off screen, I think, because yeah, you don't want to see me going up and down this field all day long. But yeah, we'll get it done. It won't take us too long, I don't think. And then yeah, I think next vlog will probably come forwards to the 5th of April, and the pigs will arrive hopefully. And yeah, what we'll then do, get them settled in obviously, and yeah, in the meantime we'll try and see if there's any more work available about the place. I might go and knock on Cobbler Roy's door actually, see what's happening over there, because yeah, we do need to finish off his fields obviously. But yeah, quite happy with our progress today. Done quite well. We spent a ton more money again, and yeah, it's definitely going out the door quicker than it's coming in, but not to worry. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you on the next one. But in the meantime, from Saskatchewan, take care, and we'll see you very soon. All the best.